Ready to go.
All right. Well, Isaac, you're aware of what we're doing, right?
I'm partially aware. You've only told me some of the things.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep some of this a surprise because I want your first reactions.
That's fair.
And I
That's
think we
fair.
should probably introduce ourselves. I'm not Rand, so that's how it will be henceforth known. This is Isaac.
Yes, yeah. Hi, everyone. My name's Isaac, and I am a self-proclaimed health enthusiast.
He's the healthiest man alive. Would you agree with that sentiment?
Um,
Healthiest man alive?
I'd say
Would you go so far to say that you're the healthiest man who's ever lived?
for you, Rand, I'll say that.
Okay, that's
For
what I wanted to
you,
hear, because
yeah.
otherwise I would have to do this with someone else.
Yeah.
So today we're going to be going through various celebrities who have bizarre health habits. Maybe they're great health habits. Isaac will be the one deciding.
We'll see.
He's got his own little routines and regimens, and we're going to compare them. And some of the celebrities we're going to talk about today. Tom Cruise, of course. Can't go without him. We have The Rock, Mark Wahlberg, David Lynch, and Gwyneth Paltrow. I think that's everyone. Do you have an order that you want to start in? Any specific?
No. Whatever you think is best.
All right, I think we're going to end with David Lynch
Okay.
because you'll see later.
Yeah.
So we're going to start with Tom Cruise.
Okay.
You're a fan of Tom Cruise, right?
Yeah, I'm
Great
a fan
actor,
of
right?
Fantastic actor.
Really fast runner.
Very, very fast.
Yeah.
Very distinct form.
He's one of the few remaining film stars. Remember back in the day when we weren't born that there were film stars like Arnold Schwarzenegger and all them.
Right.
Tom Cruise has that cinematic charm. He's a presence
Yes.
to be reckoned with. So he's 59, believe it or not. Doesn't look a day over 12.
40.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, 40. He's just some brief information. He's 5'7", 150 pounds. So I think that's pretty healthy, right?
Yeah,
I didn't get the BMI, but I assume it's decent.
I think so.
And apparently he does not eat meals. He eats 15 small snacks prepared by personal chefs. And I think I mentioned the personal chef part to you.
Yeah.
Because that's crazy.
Yeah.
The snacks consist of nuts and freeze-dried blueberries. That chefs are...
Man, that's an ordeal
Yeah.
to make that.
I mean, I hope they get paid a lot to do very minimal work, right?
I certainly hope so.
He does no sugar, of course. You
Okay.
get behind that.
Absolutely.
He has said, though, that he loves sugar. This is on James Corden. He's doing an interview. He loves sugar, but he can't eat it, so he just sends it to everyone. He does not eat it, but he loves it so much that he just gives it to everyone he knows.
He can live vicariously through others.
I didn't put this in my notes, but I saw today an article that I didn't read fully. It's what's the deal with Tom Cruise's favorite or famous cake that he sends to Hollywood is in Hollywood is abuzz with this cake that Tom Cruise sends people. So I didn't look into this. I don't know what the cake is.
Man.
If he makes it himself.
But he makes it. Sounds like he makes it.
I think he's the kind
chefs.
to probably make the personal chefs leave and
Yeah.
just make a cake.
Just roll up his sleeves.
He does the forager diet, which makes sense for the nuts and the blueberries, right?
Yes.
Except he's not really foraging for him.
No.
He's paying a personal
Pretty
chef.
much the opposite of foraging.
Yeah, he's a pseudo forager.
He's not even foraging
Yeah, he
in his
eats.
pantry.
Yeah.
For it.
He probably doesn't even know where the pantry is in his house.
No, he probably
He's
doesn't.
probably very unaware. And he tries to do about 1,200 calories.
Okay.
So,
Wow.
pretty low.
That's
The average
yeah.
caloric intake, you're supposed to get 2,500 for an adult male. On the low end, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
I think I'm probably on the low end too.
Yeah.
So
Are you about 1,200?
I think I'm more than that.
Yeah.
With all the olive oil I do.
Okay, yeah.
But
I don't know if he eats olive oil. I didn't say in the notes.
Okay.
He does the David Beckham diet. You know David Beckham?
Yeah, I know David Beckham. I don't know much about the diet, but
Me neither. It's the 1,200 calories thing.
okay.
And it's grilled foods, no carbs. Well, he's not eating snacks. Grilled foods, no carbs at all.
No carbs.
Apparently.
Wow. Well, if he has blueberries, then there are some carbs in there.
Small carbs.
Yeah.
And he says that carbs generate insulin, which is an aging hormone.
Yeah.
And he's trying to stay looking 12 or 40, so he's trying not to look older than he is.
Yeah.
Which he does look great for his age.
That's fair. That's all true.
I did find a fun fact about Tom Cruise. Not really health related, but you know the Disney movie Aladdin, the animated one?
Yes.
They modeled
Yeah.
Aladdin off Tom Cruise.
No way.
Yeah,
really?
Tom Cruise wasn't in it, or he doesn't voice Aladdin.
No.
But apparently, like, hair and like mannerisms and stuff, like they modeled it after Tom Cruise.
Huh. Rewatch that movie now.
Yeah, or just watch a Tom Cruise movie.
Or just think of this as Aladdin.
Yeah, just like this could be Aladdin when he's like running off a mountain. Be like, this is him. He takes his gym everywhere he goes, and the name of the gym.
Okay.
Do you want to guess?
Is
What would
it
be
like
a Tom Cruise name of a gym?
Oh man, like the Impossible Gym.
That's kind of close. It's the Pain Cave.
Pain
And
Cave.
this is I saw this clip.
Wow.
He says it's the Pain Cave. Only the motivated may enter.
That's pretty badass. I'll give
so
him that.
some of his like activities that he does: sea kayaking, caving, fencing, treadmill, weights, rock climbing, hiking, jogging.
Wow.
So kind of just everything.
Yeah, seems like good cross training to me. Like you're hitting a variety of different activities, so you're not overworking any one part of your body.
And he's not just doing cardio, like the weight training
is
in there, rock climbing. So Jeremy Renner said that he ices up at the end of every day to prevent being inflamed, which probably would help.
Yeah,
with his vigorous training, I'm sure.
I think in all the for Mission Impossible movies where he's like throwing himself out windows and crazy stuff like that, and also just the cold thermogenesis provides a lot of great long-term health benefits, anti-aging. So if he's doing that every day, that's providing.
That's why he looks 12.
That's why he looks.
See, that's why I got you, because you said cryogenesis or something.
Yeah,
yeah.
Cold thermogenesis, like lots of benefits, even if it's just a cold shower.
Yeah, which I take cold showers.
Yeah,
I'm proud of it.
They're
I'm
good.
very proud of it. So my next note, I don't remember writing this, but what I said is he's a little man, but he's taught himself how to look bigger by taking up space.
Ooh, I like that.
He sits with elbows wide and doesn't lean back. And I'll probably put in like an image. Like I saw one of him during an interview, and he sits like kind of perched forward, elbows on his knees, and he never leans back. So apparently that makes you look like you're taking up more space.
Yeah, that's an interesting point, because
Thank you. Good catch.
Yeah. Because something that I've been trying to work on more is my posture. And when I think of someone with good posture, I think Tom Cruise. And especially like being relatively short, like 5'7", he's motivated. He's motivated to be taller. And when you see him in one of those movies, he always, even just in interviews too, like he walks around, shoulders back, and like he doesn't have his head leaning forward or anything. So it's very motivating. So
good posture.
Yeah.
Knows how to look big. So anyone out there who's a bit on the small side, take notes. You can convince people that you're big. Yeah. And I guess when you stand up, they'll realize that you're not. So if you're using this to like hit on people, make sure that you remain seated for the entirety of your relationship.
Well, and I think that even if you do stand up, people will, like they're not tall.
Yeah,
but you won't be picked out as being short if you do have good posture, take up that space.
No hunches.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this is some Scientology stuff that we're going to briefly touch on. I told you this. He's had 3 wives and divorced them all when they turned 33. The same age. Yeah. I don't know if that's a Scientology thing or if it's just like a weird coincidence. It could be either or both.
I would not know.
Yeah.
That's strange, though.
And the leader of Scientology was the best man for 2 of his weddings. Mm-hmm. All right. Back to the health, though.
Okay.
He has said about himself that he barely sleeps. Is that healthy?
Oh, wow. I am surprised that he looks as good as he does at 59 if he says that he barely sleeps.
And by barely sleeps, I assume he means like 3 hours max a night.
Really?
I don't know. I don't know what he means by barely sleeps. He didn't clarify.
Man, I
know he did. I didn't see it.
I hope he gets more than that, but that's surprising.
Well, they say like Einstein slept 1 minute a year or whatever. So,
yeah, I mean, apparently this yoga/meditation teacher, Maharishi, who is one of the founders or one of the old teachers of the meditation technique that I do. Apparently, he barely slept because he would just meditate all day.
Okay, so that's like...
So he got his rest a different way.
I didn't find anything about Tom Cruise meditating. I think he's too energetic.
Yeah.
I don't think he could calm that brain of his. I think he's always got too much going on to really...
Probably.
Yeah. All right. So no drugs, no alcohol, no smoking.
Yeah.
He says that this helped him look young because, well, it would.
Yeah, I agree. You can't go wrong with that.
Yeah. And he did tell Playboy, I don't know why he was talking to Playboy. I'm sure he showed up at the mansion and was talking to him. But he told Playboy that he'd never had plastic surgery and he never would. But he did get braces, like adult braces, which is not really plastic surgery, obviously.
Yeah.
But when he was filming with, I don't know what movie it was, I can't remember, but I think it was Cuba Gooding Jr. Cuba Gooding Jr. showed up at Tom Cruise's house, like unannounced, like to surprise him.
Huh.
And Tom Cruise opened the door with like red dots all over his face.
Oh.
And then Tom Cruise just went, "I didn't know you were coming." And Cuba Gooding Jr. went like something like, "I can tell." So I don't really know I don't know why he had red dots on his face.
I'm trying to think what that would be.
Like maybe he just had like chickenpox.
maybe he did.
Maybe he had acne. I don't think Tom Cruise has ever had acne.
Yeah, doesn't seem like he
Yeah.
would.
Maybe that's a plastic surgery thing. Maybe this is all a lie. Maybe he lied to Playboy, the most reputable source. Yeah. And that's all we got on Tom Cruise for today.
Okay.
Now, would you say he's a healthy man?
I would say overall, absolutely.
Like weird tendencies, but
weird tendencies.
healthy guy.
I would say the big thing. I'd be curious how much sleep he really does.
I was gonna say the sleep part is probably the most unhealthy thing he does.
That's just a fundamental. When I think of fundamental pillars of health, I think of sleep, exercise,
water,
and nutrition.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like water goes into that. You could throw stress management in there as well, but